Yeah. Here we go again. Oh my God, here we go again, right? Man, you gotta love YouTube. Anyways, guys, what's up? Oh, what's up, guys? Welcome. Welcome back to my channel. Before we proceed, please understand that this, my friends, is not financial advice. You are more than free to do whatever you like with your money. And so am I. And that being said, let's grab a sip of coffee from my Kaspa Maxi mug. Um, Everything, guys, definitely everything tastes better with Kaspa. Today we're about to do the same thing we do every day. First, we look at market performance. Yeah, man, I'm so close to saying it, but not yet. I'm so close. After that, we look at prices in details, and right after that, we check on our positions. Are we buying Lambos yet? That's exactly, man. Oh man, I don't know about you, but that Bentley looks so nice. Looks so nice. It's about to be mine. But before that, guys, here we go. We started, right? We've started again. We've seen Crescendo went live, not even 24 hours. And you start to see people, oh, price is not pumping. We are not going to the moon. We are not going to 50 cents. We are not going to this and blah, blah, blah. And you look at people and you go, oh my God, I've never seen somebody miss out on something so brilliant, so quick, and so fast. I've never seen anything like this. Every coin that came along, I went through similar things, like I showed you. Went through similar stuff. Go look at the charts. I know a lot of you don't. A lot of these people that like the pump and dumps, okay? A lot of them who like that, what do you say, chasing green candles. They don't look at charts. They don't look at facts. They don't do their own researches. They don't do nothing, and they just expect, put their money in something, go to sleep, wake up next day, and everybody has a private jet. Oh my God! Excuse me. They forget that before you even buy the private jet, you need to secure a hangar, or maybe you need to build your own runway just in case. You understand? But no. People go to sleep. They put their 1 cent there, not even $1,000. They put 1 cent and expect when they get up, they expect that when they get up, that 1 cent is already $3 million. You understand? This is something I don't know. I don't understand. Again, we always go back to the same example. Ethereum. Okay? Ethereum. Because Ethereum is our the main thing that we're trying to correct. Ethereum was launched in 2015. I do remember that date. I think it was June 30th, 2015. That is when Ethereum was launched. They started announcing smart contracts and then nothing happened. Smart contracts went live. Okay? Nothing happened later because yet people were not building. And I do remember, I think it was the first DeFi. There was a DeFi that was built on Ethereum. Okay? A year later, that's when it was built. And again, after that, it took them some time to start seeing the price action because a lot of people started realizing, oh, we can build on this thing. And again, I keep telling you guys, history does not repeat, but it rhymes. Because now, the amount of developers that were out there in 2015 to learn how to program a blockchain is different from the amount of developers that you have now. And if you look at Kaspa's trajectory, these guys, they took approach differently. Okay, they learned from the mistakes that Ethereum did. That is why before you even start talking about smart contracts, these guys already have their ecosystem ready. You're already hearing the gigawatt, the stable coins, everything is ready. Although digital stable coins, they are already here. Okay, people still don't understand it, but they're already here. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't understand why people. I mean, if you look at it this way, who is this? I don't know you. Okay, if you look at it this way, Casplex is working on layer twos. Layer twos, which are, as you guys, I showed you a clip the other day. Their own team said smart contracts of Casplex layer two are ready. Their code is ready, and yesterday the 5th, they already have stable coins going on Kaspa. Okay, if you look at it later on this year, okay, we are having the ZK rollups, okay, coming up with Sparkle, and we also have the Ingra Labs working on the EVM, which are similar to what any project on Ethereum could seamlessly integrate itself into Kaspa. That's what is happening. So yeah, it's not going to take 24 hours. It's not going to take that. It's going to take a little. I mean, it took Ethereum almost a year to get there. For Kaspa, it's not going to take that much, because now there's a lot of people that are coding. There is so many developers. There are people that are invested into cryptocurrencies way before. More. I mean, how do you say it? More people are invested into cryptocurrencies than in 2015. Okay, it's not like before when you talk about crypto, people were like, "Oh, what is this one talking about?" Right now, go talk about crypto. Even even they made meme coins legal. So yeah, that is very, very good for the development of any project that comes out, because now people understand. People understand. And imagine right now you have how many people holding crypto? Millions of people. And a lot of people also went through that 2021 bull run. People understood, oh, my money, I could make money here. I could have made money there. And now that is the necessity. That's what I'm telling you. It's not going to be like a lot of people thought. Now, Kaspa's ecosystem, okay, it's already there. Today, I mean, yesterday we had the 10 blocks per second go live, which means right now Kaspa is official is officially a peer-to-peer money transfer. Okay, so start watching out for news. Start watching out for things that are going to start happening right now. It's just like you see how Binance has already been hinting about it. They talk about 10 blocks per second here. They talk about the best blockchain over there. They talk about Solana, watch out because Kaspa is coming out, and all this stuff. It has already started to happen. But I see people who are not who are not patient enough to wait. Like I'm telling you, like for example, watch this. Let me show you this. This is Ethereum. Okay? Ethereum was created 2015, right? 2015. If you go right there, $2.83. Okay? When they were talking about smart contracts coming out, price dumped because nobody believed it. The first project went live on Ethereum 2016, like I just showed you guys. Okay, 2016. I think it was June 2016, if I'm not correct. Right around there. See, when the announced smart contracts was coming on, look at the price jump from $2 to $12, right? $12 to $14 or something like that. And I don't know I think it was June something when the first, it was a DAO. I do remember it was a DeFi project that went live on Ethereum. And after that, what happened to the price of Ethereum? Watch this. See, it went down first and boom. And as you can see from June, boom, that was the first run. Project started building until we got to that 2017 bull run. Okay, as you guys can see, from $2 to over what was that, 800, over $1,000, because this is you can't really point this thing right with CoinGecko. Over $1,000 it went, as you can see. That is why I'm telling you guys, okay, people are not paying attention. People don't want to understand. People don't want to sit here and wait and cultivate. And imagine those of them who had bought Ethereum at let's just say when it went up to $14 and they announced smart contracts coming out, and everybody like, yeah, it's worthless. So I do remember Ethereum dropping from that, was it 17 something dollars? It dropped all the way down to seven, I think it was $7 or $6, and everybody was calling it crap, that it was worthless. And next, after smart contracts went live and all that stuff, everybody else was building on it. Ethereum shot to $1,000+. See? And that is something that when you compare to Kaspa, Kaspa is superior in any angle you look at it. Okay, in any angle. And that's it's like really funny, because when you compare Kaspa and Ethereum, everything that Ethereum can do, Kaspa can do, but better. Better, guys. Yeah, sorry about that. Another pretty good example, since you guys like comparing it to it, Solana. When Solana launched, it was $1, I think, or less than $1, something like that. For the VCs, it was cents on $1. When it hit the market, because I do remember the pre-sale, it was around $1, right? People just buying, oh, it's gonna be the next Ethereum, it's gonna be the next Ethereum. When Solana applied smart contracts, that thing ran. Okay, Crashilandia ran. When I say run, it ran. I can tell you this is because I was part of it. I bought my Solana around $5. That's what I bought, and I sold it around what, 200, close to $200. I can't recall, and I sold it. Okay, so again, you can look at the chart and you can see. Okay, you can see. Look at here. This was when Solana was launched. Nobody was caring about seeing less than $1. But I do remember VC had it for what? VCs bought it for like 10 cents or less than that. When it launched in the market, it was launched around $1. So here, CoinGecko usually released them a little bit later. But as you can see, as soon as smart contracts went live, this thing went to run to that. Almost $250 or $270. That's where it went. See, that's what I'm telling you. Things usually happen, and then when you compare Kaspa with this Crashilandia, Kaspa is better all around. With the tech, everything is better. Another perfect example I'm going to give you, okay? Shitcoin Cardano. Look at Cardano. Okay, where is Cardano? Let's look here. Cardano ADA. Look at Cardano. That's another perfect example, okay? Look at shitcoin Cardano. We go to the max. Cardano came out, everybody had the hype from Ethereum and blah, blah, blah. It had absolutely nothing, okay? So again, people started asking themselves, what's Cardano doing? Cardano has nothing, there's no ecosystem, there's nothing. They started selling, okay? People sold their Cardano, people sold their Cardano, people sold their stuff, whatever thing it was. So, and people like, yeah, until, again, Cardano announced, oh, we're going to have smart contracts. Because I do remember Cardano at this price, at 3 cents. People, oh, well, yeah, we're going to have smart contracts and this and that, blah, blah. They started working on it. Next thing you know, those some projects started getting on there. And what did Cardano do? Bam, went all the way. Oh, come on. Cardano went all the way, look, all the way to almost $3, I think it was. Yeah, right there. Almost $3 just by announcing they are going to have smart contracts. That's how funny it was. So I looked at it and I go like, oh my God. Again, when you want to compare, go look again. Go look again. Compare Cardano with Kaspa. Even Cardano founder himself, there's multiple videos out there telling his own people that Kaspa has superior tech. Kaspa is superior. It says it everywhere. So now you tell me, what do you think is about to start happening to Kaspa? I'm telling you now, for the next 2 to 3 months, we are about to see Kaspa run. When I say run, I mean run. You're about to see Kaspa run because they're about to be these layer 1 listings, Coinbase, Binance, and my Grandma Exchange, all of that. They're about to start listing Kaspa like it was going out of style. Everybody was waiting for this 10 blocks per second because implementing it before the upgrade would have meant, oh yeah, now they have to do it again. Now that it's live, it's working fine, you're about to see those listings. Again, those of you looking for a price pump on Kaspa, what's happening tomorrow again? FOMC meeting, right? We've been on this channel for a while and we already know. What does Kaspa always do every FOMC meeting? Drum roll. and it's even better because again, those of you who think like, oh, we're gonna wait. I keep telling you, bull run is not gonna last. If you pay attention to the macroeconomy, first quarter for the GDP came back negative. If this second quarter ends up being negative, it's going to be automatic recession for the United States of America. Automatic, like worse than 2008. And you guys, a bunch of people sitting out there, they are telling you, no, we're going to wait. Money's going to trickle down until December, January 2026. Guys, it's not going to happen because the Feds are not going to wait. They are not going to wait. Trust me. We want to see tomorrow what this guy is going to say. Let's see tomorrow. Because I'm telling you, it is the probability of him cutting rates are very, very high. And when he cuts rates, again, money printers turn on, right? You already see because of these tariff wars, the dollar value is already down. A lot of people are expecting, yeah, they're going to print money like they did print in the past. And I'm telling you, they are not going to do that. Because if they print the way they print in the past, it's even going to damage the dollar even more. They found another way. They found another way to counter the amount of dollars they're going to print. Remember one of the videos when I told you China, Japan, and whoever that was dumping the US government bonds was not going to take much effect? I told you, because what the government usually do, they themselves, they buy these bonds, or they make commercial banks buy these bonds. That's what usually happen. And if you go look, I'm not going to do your research for you, you can go look at it. If you can go look, the government has already started buying the less risky asset bonds. They have already started buying it. And it's going around that, okay, next step is to make commercial banks buy those bonds. And that's what's going to happen. Therefore, when it comes time to print, they are not going to print as much as people think they are going to do. It's not going to happen because most of that impact of them printing the dollar has already been absorbed by them previously buying those US bonds that were being sold. As a matter of fact, that's why you see China. Go look at China. You will see they are no longer selling most of those bonds because guess what? It's not having effect. They sell, the government, US government buys. They sell, US government buys. So yeah, that is exactly why the talks are there that they're about to go negotiate on the table. That's what's happening. So yeah, it's going to start printing. Let's wait and see what Jerome says tomorrow, and let's see if he cuts rates or not. But you've already seen the M2 money supply. Okay, look at the M2 money supply. We've already seen that. You see, it has a peak that goes sideways. That sideways is in July, August, thereabout. Now, let's see if the cut rates, that will affect if the M2 goes up a little bit more, or it just stops out and then drops. And then let's see, when the M2 start to drop, that is when we know the bull market is over with. That date or close to that date or something like that. That's what I'm telling you. A lot of people are not explaining this stuff, okay? A lot of people are not telling you the truth because everybody's fixated on, first of all, they want to buy Lambos tomorrow. Nobody's doing their homework. Nobody's going over there looking at it. If you don't want to look at the M2 market, again, go look at the MOVE index. The MOVE index is going to tell you exactly the same. The bull run is not going to last long. The only catalyst left on this bull run is the Fed cutting rates. And that's why I told you, this bull run is not like a lot of people think. It's not going to be a macro bull run. No. Once Fed print it, it's going to show a little bit more of a percentage of M2 going up a little bit. Now people were asking, oh yeah, look at the inflows and outflows. Nobody, It's a very good example. Look at inflows and outflows on the ETFs. Okay, there was no major news. There was no go look banks like only the only person that was buying Bitcoin was BlackRock. Everybody else was selling their ETFs on Bitcoin, but yet price of Bitcoin pumped. Ask yourself why. If you don't know, again, I already told you. It's because government started buying those bonds, and that transmit that bullishness into Bitcoin. Okay, and then as you guys can see, it pumped almost from what 74,000 to 98. That's what it pumps to. Now, just wait until they cut the rates, which again we're about to find out tomorrow if it is going to be this May or it's going to be June. Whatever that they do, by July, probably close to August, Bitcoin is going to be up there to the price that I'm thinking. Because right now, without the government cutting rates, Bitcoin by July should be around that 120,000. If the government cuts rates by July, August, Bitcoin will be up there probably $140,000, $150,000. That's what you're going to see. And when it gets there, like I said, I don't know about you, but I will be monitoring those prices July, August, September. Because again, it depends on when they cut the rates. If they cut it earlier, it's going to be that August, July. If they cut it a little late, let's say June, then it moves up probably August, September, thereabout. Okay, so yeah, everybody telling you sell in May. Yeah. Those of you telling you sell in May and go away. Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen. So yeah, the first step has taken place. We have the crescendo go live. We have stable coins now on Kaspa. Then yeah, those of you that love to look at Kaspa's price, I told you, start looking at it right now. Start looking at it right now. Of course, there's going to be negative price action. Price went up a little bit, came back down again. Again, I'll show you my chart, because if you were part of my millionaire journey, you should already know that this is happening. This that is happening was about to happen. Because yes, again, go back to yesterday on my videos, and you will see it when I did my short technical analysis on Kaspa. I'm about to show it to you right now. And again, let's see if I was right or if I was wrong. Okay, so yeah, let's Kaspa is about to melt faces. Trust me on that one. You are about to see grandma and grandpa, everybody trying to flock to buy these things. You're about to see. Okay. Anyways, guys, let's go right quick. Let's go look at the market right quick. Let's see how the market has been performing for the past 24 hours. Okay, let me rush right quick. I got something to do right away. So let's go look at first crypto bubbles. And we have here, what do we have going on crypto bubbles? Everybody, what do you see? Bitcoin dumping, altcoins dumping, right? I told you, money is not going to trickle down. This is going this bull run is the same. It's not the same as the ones you've already seen. The macro economy is depicting or deciding how this bull run goes. But oh well, it's up to you. You want to sit there and wait for it to trickle down? Well, I can see this hot potato getting handed to a lot of people. I can see it. But anyways, let's go look at first King Kaspa, KAS, and there we have here. For the past hour, Kaspa is up 0.5%, 1% down on the day, 2.5% down on the week, 50% up on the month, and 15.7% down in the year, sitting at the market cap of $2.73 billion and a 24 hours volume traded at $68.95 million. See, look at that market cap. A lot of you who were talking about buy the rumor, sell the news event, do you see any buy the rumor, sell the news? Again, I told you, if you try to sell Kaspa because of the crescendo upgrade, that will be your biggest mistake. That will be your biggest mistake. But anyways, yeah, what do I know, right? What do I know, right? A lot of people were trying to do the buy the news, sell the rumors, whatever they try to do. And a lot of them are going to end up buying at higher prices, okay? Some people sold. As you guys can see, price got shaken up a little bit. And we're about to look at my my chart, and I'm about to show you that that was not even nothing. Anyways, now let's go look at right quick. Let's look at Quant QNT, the banker's coin, or the coin a lot of people love to hate. See, I told you your money is on utility coins. You don't need to wait for money to trickle down. Money is on utility coins. And again, people are asking, why is Quant performing so good? I told you, infrastructure is already there. I think it was Monday. Was it Monday or something like that yesterday? I don't forgot when was it, Monday or sometime ending of last week. The UK government has already released the policies concerning crypto in their country, and it's going in effect. Okay, therefore, much more in specific and stable coins. Therefore, the Quant Overledger is getting used, not just in UK, but also in other countries. And I kept telling you, you guys remember when I told you Project Gateway was not far away. As you guys can see, if you go look at the inflows of Quant, people are buying Quant, people are storing Quant in preparation of Project Gateways. Okay, I told you guys, Quant on this run, we can expect maybe a 20x or a 30x minimum. I mean, like if things go the right way, Quant, the token, will be around 20x from there. And if we do the calculations, what's the price right now? Quant, I think it's like $85, right? So if you do $85, 20x from here, that will put Quant at $1,700. Thereabout. I told you guys, this is something that I'm looking at, and I'm also paying attention with the markets. Okay, maybe in the next from now to July, August, Quant could hit that price, and if it does, and the market starts showing signs of bearishness, I will take my profits and move on. Wait until I'm telling you. And again, we can also expect maybe a 30x from there, or a 35x. So 35x from here, this will put Quant almost $3,000. I'm telling you, it depends on how fast this thing goes. As you guys can see, Quant is running, and I've told you guys, if Quant performed averagely, we're talking about probably $2,500 to $3,000. But for me, like I've always told you guys, okay, Quant is a $5,000 token. That's what it is, because of what they are working on. And everybody else who is paying attention to anything else, I don't know what to tell you. As you guys can see, I've been preaching about this, singing about this, and you guys can see it. The whole market is going down, but utility tokens are doing something. Okay, again, I told you guys yesterday, the price of Bitcoin, even though it was going down, it was still bullish, right? So anyways, it's up to you. Whatever you want to do with your money. Anyways, I'm not your financial advisor, right? But the proof is there. The facts are there. Go double check yourself and come back and tell me if I was right or if I was wrong. That's all I'm saying. Okay, now let's go back to it. See that Quant, for the past hour, Quant is up 0.8%, 0.5% up on the day, 14.5% up on the week, 26.5% up on the month, and the yearly we are still down 13.9%. I told you pay attention to that number. Yesterday was what? It was down negative 17, right? You see? It's about to turn positive. Anyways, sitting at a market cap of $1.26 billion and a 24 hours volume traded at $33.10 million. Looking at, let's see here, Cubic, high risk, high rewards. Let's see here, as you can see, for the past hour, 0.5% down, 0.3% up on the day, 11.5% down on the week, 39.5% up on the month, and 79.1% down on the year, sitting at a market cap of $154.41 million and a 24 hours volume traded at $2.15 million. Now let's go look at Jasmine, the Japanese Bitcoin. Although I already told you, the money's not going to trickle down. We are not going to have money trickle down. Nope. Bitcoin run, all coins run. Bitcoins dump, all coins dump. Okay, now let's see here at Jasmine. We have 0.3% up the last hour, 2.8% down on the day, 8.7% down on the week, 50.7% up on the month and 24.9% down the year, sitting at the market cap of $725.76 million and a 24 hours volume traded at $30 million. Now we look at Bitcoin. Like I told you, we're in the last leg. So yeah, we need to keep an eye on Bitcoin. See, Bitcoin runs, utility coins run. Okay, now you can see those of you who didn't pay attention, and I told you 95,000 big resistance slash support. We need to break above it and confirm support, or we might even go down. If we can't confirm it, it might go down to $90,000 thereabout. And we also have $105,000 if it forms that support above 95, 105,000. Okay, but anyways, for the past hour, Bitcoin is up 0.2%, 0.6% up on the day, 0.3% down on the week, 14.5% up on the month, and 47.7% up on the year, sitting at the market cap of $1.88 trillion and a 24 hours volume traded at $20.04 billion. You guys can see, yeah, market is doing its thing, going down versus sideways. We were sitting at, I think, $1.9 trillion yesterday or something like that. But yeah, price is doing its thing. So yeah, you can do whatever you want. Okay, that's your money. Anyways, now if you look at it on details, let's look at the details right quick. See what we got going on. See if the correlation is back or they're still going crazy. Because again, the Fed is coming to talk. The whole market is still confused. Nobody knows if they're going to cut rates or if they're not going to cut rates, and all that mumbo jumbo that is going on. So as you guys can see, this price action is still not looking good. DXY still going down, and Bitcoin also going down with it. So yeah, one of them has to give. One of them has to give, and I think it's the give this DXY that is going to give, and then the Bitcoin is going to go up. But anyways, now if you look at the let's see the charts. Let's start with King Kaspa. See, this is what I was telling you yesterday. Kaspa is forming a symmetrical triangle, which we've been going up, down, up, down, up, down. As you guys can see, we came back down, touched that support perfectly, and bounce on it, like I was telling you guys yesterday. Now if you look at the 4 hourly, this will show you it will show it even better. See, it's a symmetrical triangle, and as you can see, price is squeezing meaning that any moment from now we are going to reach that that apex. You guys can see here, see, went up there, came down, went up, came down. Now we're going to see going up, maybe come down. I don't think so, because if you look at a triangle, we are almost past 75% completed. So this next move, price is going to go up there, breakout, use that as support like I like, and then take off. But sometimes it doesn't do it, which again, I don't like when price does that, like breaking out of a major resistance and not coming back to retest. That usually open the door to price coming back down a little bit later to retest and then do a proper takeoff. So yeah, if you look at it on the daily, let's see on the day, you guys will see, let me zoom it out a little bit. As you guys can see, ribbon still green, right? Pointing upwards. And again, like I always told you guys, price always follows the moving average. Now moving average is sitting around that 10 cents, so pay attention. Kaspa is about to take off close to that 10 cents and then keep on moving above. So yeah, everything's still moving just like I told you. We still have that major resistance, which like I said, if you've been following my channel, you will see that this white line right here, this is the white line we need to break. Once we break it, confirm, and it would go up, just like I'm telling you it will do. But anyways, some people don't have the patience. They want that Lambo right now. So I don't know what to tell you if you are that person. Okay, if you look at it on the weekly, let's go here. On the weekly, we have, see, the target for this is around that. Look at the orange line, 20 cents. I told you. That is the movement that Kaspa already started. Look at the orange line. Okay, it's a bull flag that we are forming on the weekly. And when that thing breaks out, it's taking Kaspa to 20 cents. Okay, so that's That's something that people are not even looking at right now. Everybody's trying to scramble because, hey, Bitcoin goes down, the altcoins are going down, and oh yeah, look at that, we are waiting. Money's gonna trickle down. Trust me, you are going to get left holding that hot potato, nice and warm. That's what you're about to see. But anyways, yeah, if you see it, let's go here. Okay, let's go there, right there. You can see it nice and clean. Okay, you can see it. It's not even it's not even science fiction. Look at the ribbon curving upwards. It has not begun to squeeze yet, and it has not turned green. That means, guys, the way it starts to curve. You remember when I was telling you this about quant? Ribbon is curving. Make your move. I mean, not a financial advisor, but it's up to you. But as you guys can see, the same situation is happening right now. Anyways, now let's go look at quant right quick. Let's look at QNT USDT, and we're going to start on the weekly. Just see the same thing I was telling you guys. Look at the ribbon. Ribbon was curving, and then price was way down there, right? Remember when we formed that inverse head and shoulder, and I kept telling you, like, guys, pay attention. This inverse head and shoulder, pay attention to the ribbon. It was curving, right? Now, as you guys can see, price showed up. This is the kind of move you're about to see on Kaspa. You're about to see this kind of move. But anyways, for quant right now, our first target, we met it. Okay, we met our first target, like I told you guys, around $90, and price got rejected. Now we are forming a secondary bull flag. Like I always tell you, in any trade, there is a before the trade. Excuse me for a second. Let's do this right here. Here. In every trade, there is a before the trade, a during the trade, and there is an after the trade. Right now on quant, we are in the after the trade section. This is the time. If I did not have a position, this would have been the time I start looking for one. I start looking for an entry right now, because quant is forming that bull flag. Okay, which again, if I show you, look at this right there. Let me go on the, I think the daily should show it better. It's a little bit blended out. Okay, but anyways, let's look at it on the 4 hourly first. I think the 4 hour should show better. Let's look at that 4 hour. Okay, see, quant is forming that flag. We are into that channel, testing up, down, up, down, up, down, as you guys can see. So now we're about to see the price do one thing. You're about to see this. It's gonna go, like you guys can see how many touches up here. 1, 2, 3, and touches down. Okay, so it's going up, down, up, down, up, down. There's gonna be soon a very good moment in which this is going to go up there, break this, turn that into support, and go up. As you guys can see, ribbon still green. It has already started to squeeze. Look at that, it's squeezing, and very soon it's going to take off again. What is the target of this move when it breaks out? You can look at it on the daily, right there. Let's go, come on, weekly, maybe. Follow the white line, okay? Follow the white line. On the weekly, okay, you can see that here, this move, once it breaks out, the target is up here, $101 to $105 on quant. That's what we're looking at. So yeah, it's up to you. Whether you want to take this this move or you don't want to take it, and it's up to you. I'm not your financial advisor. This is the way I do my TA. As you guys can see, I just told you. If you go on the hourly, okay, go on the hourly, and you will see price has already started again to run. See, ribbon curving upwards, has not turned green yet, but we are testing that resistance again. If I zoom it out a little bit, let me zoom it out a little. See, you see that it's curving up and it's testing that resistance. So yeah, let's wait and see. Like I said, if I didn't have a position, I would have looked for one already. So, but as you guys can see, we're curving up, still green. This here shows me that this thing is about to break out, turn that into support, and keep going. But it's also a possibility it might hit it again and come back to retest and then go up again. But now, looking at the ribbon, looking at the moving average, yeah, it looks like this thing is about to go to the upside. Okay, don't say I didn't tell you. Anyways, now let's go look at Jasmine. Although I already told you guys, you look at Bitcoin, you should be able to know that Jasmine is also about to take off with Bitcoin, because whatever that Bitcoin does, Jasmine is going to do. So yeah, this is on the 1 hourly. Yeah, Bitcoin is taking a correction, a little bit correction. So yeah, Jasmine is still also taking the same correction. The problem is that anything that Bitcoin does, Jasmine will do it in the magnitude of 2 times or even 3 times. That's the problem here. So people don't have that patience and people start to run. But despite that, Jasmine is still at that same level. I told you guys, price will come back down to retest that 1.4, 1.5 cents. Go back on my videos and you will see it. But anyways, now if you look at it on the 4 hourly, what do we have? Yeah, still going down because Bitcoin is doing its thing. Look at it on the daily. What do we have? Yeah, still going down, but still, even when you look at the ribbon. Even with the bearish price, ribbon still green, which tells you again, it's still bullish momentum because Bitcoin is bullish, right? So now let's go right quick. Let's look at Bitcoin. Okay, let's have a quick look at Bitcoin. And again, for me, it's something that I'm just doing because of formalities, right? I already told you when we look at the overview, right? You already seen it. So as you guys can see on the 1 hourly, see why the reason why Jasmine is dumping. Bitcoin was also dumping. Now you see Bitcoin starts to go up. You're about to see Jasmine also go up. Okay, so it's all season. My God, all season is here. Anyways, well, it depends on what you believe, okay? But looking at it on 1 hour, Bitcoin is going this sideways, you see? Sideways. That's what's happening. But let's wait. We have this a lot of people, like I'm telling you, they are trying to front run the market due to the FOMC meeting. But anyways, as you guys can see, this is the resistance I've been telling you about, the $95,000. We go above it, we broke below it, we go above it, break below it. We are coming to that. You see that green line? Remember guys, I had that green line there. Watch price action for that green line. Wednesday, May the 7th. If you've been following my channel, you will not miss it. It has been there. Pay attention to it. You're about to see price action on Bitcoin. Okay? Anyways, looking at it, let's see if anything has changed on the daily. Nope, nothing. We're still forming that mega bull flag. Ribbon still green. And yeah, nothing has changed. Still the same thing. So, because again, people are expecting the government to do something with the rate cuts. I tell you, this bull run is marked by macroeconomy. It's marked by it. And I will say it again, guys. It's not going to be a mega bull run. Okay? M2 is already topped out. You are only waiting for the US government to do their thing. When they do their thing, it will show again how much more can the M2 go. Maybe a little bit more or something like that. Then we will know the range in which Bitcoin will top out. What we are going to have is a mega bear market. And again, you guys will see. I will show you, just like I show you everything, right? I will show you when I start to short Bitcoin. You will see. I don't wait for price confirmation. I usually enter my price on my trades and scale them up. That's what I do. Anyways, you can use this information for your advantage to either 5, 10, 20x your money. Again, please do not go into leverage trading if you don't know what you're doing, because you are going to lose your money just like that. I'm telling you, and that's the worst thing that a trader can experience. So, but if you want to go into it, down below I do have Bydfi, which I do recommend, Phemex, Margex, and Wix exchange. Sign up using those links, okay? Meet their deposit requirements, and after that, they're going to give you free money. Take $100 out and practice. This is the perfect time for you to practice when the market is going sideways versus down. Practice on the 1 or 4 hours or whatever you're comfortable with. Practice. Because yeah, you're going to make mistakes, and it's always better to make those mistakes with that amount of money versus you making mistakes, okay, with thousands of dollars. Anyways, now let's go right quick. Let's go look at my positions. Let's see if I'm getting ready to buy my Bentley. First, we'll start with Bydfi. There you guys already know I am trading King Kaspa, and I am also trading Coin. My overall today, look at beside it. See? Look at the graph. See this graph? See how it's going sideways versus up. And a lot of you who were calling for a wreck city. Anyways, today I am sitting at almost $10,400 in profits, which again, yeah, this is just the beginning. If you go look at my contracts, you will see here, oh yeah, quant's already started to move, $86. If you see here, my contracts, I'm sitting, for my Kaspa is sitting at 51% down, which is 4,600. And for my quant, I am sitting at 26% down, which is 2,700. You guys already know how bad this was. But anyways, it's up to you, right? You can pause it and you can look at my numbers if that is what you are interested in doing. Now, next one, let's go look at Phemex. On Phemex, I am trading King Kaspa, and I am also trading Jasmine, the Japanese Bitcoin. Oh, come on. The Japanese Bitcoin. Today, as you guys can see, I am up $8,500. The market is doing its thing, right? So, you look at my contracts. Let's go here. You will see for my Jasmine, I am down 72%, which is 7,900. And for my Kaspa, I am still up 6%, which is $299. Okay, the same thing, just with my Bydfi. You can pause it and then you can look at my numbers if that's what you're interested in doing. Okay, I'm just showing you guys everything that I do. Again, I'm not your financial advisor. Please, please go do your own research and go learn. Do not just copy without knowing what you are doing. Last but not the least, let's look at Wix Exchange. On Wix, you guys know I am trading King Kaspa and I am also trading Cubic. High risk, high rewards. Okay, what's this? Get rewarded every day, blah blah blah. You see, they're still giving free money. No, get out. Let me talk to myself. In my overall, come on, I don't want to go there. On my overall, you guys can see I am sitting at, come on. Yeah, sorry about that. On my overall, I'm still sitting at $3,276. If you look at my features or my contracts, you will see here on my, come on, what's there? You will see here that on my Cubic, I am still down 22%, and that is equal to $400. On my Kaspa, I am still up 27%, which is $326 respectively, as you guys can see. So yeah, if you want to, you can pause my video and then you can look at my numbers if that's what you are interested in doing. But one thing you will see is that in all my positions, all of them, I trade at 50x. So yeah, that's why you see my positions go up or down aggressively, depends on what the direction of the market, because I am a very aggressive trader. I trade at very high margin. Okay, so yeah, it's up to you. So please practice first before you do that kind of stuff. Anyways guys, thank you very much for watching my videos. Please don't forget to subscribe. We are trying to make it to 5,000 subscribers. Don't forget to like and comment. I am very interested in knowing what you think about everything that we just talked about. And also don't forget to share so that other millionaire minded people like you and yours truly, we can see these videos and the family can grow. Okay? don't go over there, don't FOMO out, guys. Don't. This is just the beginning of Kaspa. Okay, now we have stable coins. Start paying attention to the price. I told you, those of you who were looking for the pumps, start paying attention to Kaspa. Okay, until I see you in the next one, please take very good care of yourselves. Okay, bye.